everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play The Witcher 3. Alright, I think today, finally, after, I don't know, 15 episodes of trying to find and free Dandelion, we're finally doing it. We're finally going to rescue him. And he better have some good information on Ciri, or I'm going to scream. Anyway, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, we have a witch hunter. Of course he's going to go hostile. Oh, well, he recovered quickly. Let's get in some attacks from behind. And there we go. Hang on a second. I'll be with you in a minute, Dandelion. I'm just going to leave him gagged and bound while I loot this place. Don't worry. Just another second. Okay, now let's take care of him.
Geralt, must you ruin everything? I had him just where I wanted him. It is good to see you, friend. Been a while since you were last in Novigrad. What's...
Come on, we'll talk outside.
And
Priscilla!
I got an achievement for that.
What are you doing here?
You were right. You had me worried sick.
Dandelion, you rascal. Got this lass to thank for his racing after yous. She chivied and chivied.
Shame you arrived too late to see us hoodwink that hunter. I had a plan all set, but then Geralt...
Dandelion, I need to ask you something. It's important, so focus. Where's Ciri?
Ciri? I thought, seeing how you're here, you haven't seen her? Well, I don't know where she is.
Of course not. Of course not. But you did try to help her.
I know you tried to help her. Gotta say, I'm having trouble understanding why you went to Whoreson Jr. of all people.
No one else came to mind. Maybe, given more time, I'd have done things differently, but Ciri said the Wild Hunt was on her tail. Whoreson seemed pretty harmless by comparison.
Something went wrong.
So you've heard everything. I hope you're not mad. You can't be. My plan was perfect. Until we put it in motion. How was I supposed to know Manga was after Dudu?
Heard enough about your plan. Need to know what happened to Ciri now.
Yeah. Please tell me, when did you last see her?
When did you last see her?
We were on Temple Isle, running from Whoreson's men.
Okay, this is another flashback.
Grab the bitch!
Oh! Flee towards the Temple Isle? Whoa, what the hell?
We have to run! Grab a horse!
This is so many enemies. Yeah, I probably shouldn't try to fight them. I'm just trying to avoid these people, right? Let me take the horse. And let's go. Can you jump over here? Yes, you can. Alright. That's much better.
Leave your horse! We have to! We're almost there!
Okay. Oh, but we have more enemies here. I need to take care of them. Let's use this again. Alright. Not bad. And one more time. There we go. So I'm supposed to go inside here now.
They're headed for the square. After them. Guards! Guards!
Dandelion!
Ciri?
Oh.
Damn it!
Arrest that man!
Okay, so I guess this explains how we got captured.
Ah, what an adventure. 1 minute we were pulling off the heist of the century, the next we were prey. A pack of hunters on our tail.
Yeah, a splendid story, but I think I've had my fill of this boasting. Come, Zoltan. We must convince the halflings they saw nothing at all.
Gave me enough material for a volume of ballads. And this one will sell like hotcakes.
Well, that's good for you.
Nobody's gonna read that drivel.
Sheesh. What crawled into your britches and bit you?
I'm just worried.
About who? Ciri? Have a little faith, Geralt. You have any idea how she fights? The girl can take care of herself, believe me. Anyway, she's got to come back for that little box. The trinket that started it all.
Mean this?
You get it from Whoreson? Whoa, Ciri'll be overjoyed. Whoreson, on the other hand's got to be pretty furious.
Not really, because he's dead.
Whoreson's dead.
Ooh, guess you're no stranger to fury either. Well, I can't say I regret the man's abrupt passing. Deserved it as much as he deserved that awkward nickname. What about our old friend Siggy Reuven? Been to see him yet?
He's fine.
Oh, that's too bad. Because there's a good chance he's furious with me.
I know. So, any idea what this thing is for?
Ciri ever tell you what this is? And Whoreson, why'd she go to him with it?
She went to Whoreson because I took her there.
Could have guessed that was your idea.
What? Her magic bauble was broken. Whoreson had access to the mages who could fix it. Besides, she needed help deciphering a curse. It's incantation.
And why?
What was Ciri's interest in this curse? Did she want to cast it or lift it? She tell you?
She wasn't all that willing to talk about it. I didn't want to pry.
The one time when it might have been useful.
But I'm almost positive she meant to lift it.
Off who? What? Or was it about her directly?
No. I don't think so. I mean, she didn't look cursed. But boy, was she in a hurry.
And anything else?
Know any more about the curse? Something specific, a detail, anything?
Well, I know the words.
You're kidding.
No, they were Elven. Ciri was constantly repeating them to herself. Probably not to forget. Went like this. Vafile Elaine Kiadmil Foli. Gladiv Dorn Ep Tenaid Bundro Isne Iakas.
Doesn't mean a thing to me.
Even less to me.
And did she say anything else?
Damn it, that's just not enough. Ciri say anything else?
Didn't say much at all, to be honest. Geralt, she's no longer that little girl who ran around Kaer Morhen. Sure, she's still impulsive, alive, but she's also stubborn and sulky. Apple didn't fall far from the tree, let me tell you.
Right.
So, basically I still have no idea where to find her, huh?
She slipped away again. I was so close.
She came here from Velen. Somebody there helped her, apparently. Maybe she went back.
Doubt it. Talked to the Baron there. He's the one helped Ciri. Said she rode off to Novigrad to look for Yen and me. And Yen's in Skellige, looking into traces she thinks Ciri left behind there.
So, Skellige?
Skellige.
You two have chatted enough. Now it's my turn to talk to Dandelion.
And I'll gladly have a go at him when you're done. Let's get back to the Rosemary in time.
Well, I've certainly had my share of excitement for one day. A juicy roast in a soft bed with fluffy pillows. I think that's the least I'm owed. We haven't seen each other, talked in ages. Consider dropping by if you're in the area.
I'm sure to be by sometime soon.
I'll hold you to that, Geralt. See you soon. And thanks again for today.
Yeah, not that it really helped me much, but at least you're not getting executed, huh? Alright, so I think we finally may have finished this quest. Blood and Wine. Congratulations, you can now begin your adventure with the Blood and Wine expansion. Your currently tracked quest has been changed to the first quest of the Blood and Wine expansion, yet we only recommend starting it if your character level is at least 34. Have fun and good luck on the path. Yeah, as I've been saying a while ago, I will be playing the expansions after the main game, so we're not going to do this today, especially since it's way above my level. But yeah, we have finished the sub-quest, find out if Ciri is in Novigrad. She's not, which only leaves Skellige. But before I go and leave for Skellige, there are a few loose ends that I would like to tie up. I have the mission for Triss, and I suppose I can meet Dandelion, and I don't know, maybe I will do one or two of the contracts. I mean, I will come back to this place at some point anyway, but I feel I should at least finish, you know, the low-level quest in this area, and then we will move on to Novigrad. So, yeah, sure, I guess we can catch up with Dandelion, since we're already...
Why would you want that?
One will be
What?
thrilled. Come
Who are
on.
those guys over there? There's a quest.
Get out, pal.
We've a gift for you.
Let me have a look at that.
We are grateful that we wanted to demonstrate that. So, we got this wee gift for you.
Portrait of the Hierarch. Nice.
It's nothing really. Got oodles of them. Just, if you wouldn't mind not mentioning where you got it. Alright.
Alright. Farewell.
That is one ugly painting. Why would I even want this? Okay, but apparently I have it now. Thank you a lot. That is very nice.
Get out, pal.
Okay, where am I? Oh, it's over here. Oh, this is probably because of the expansion, huh? But I think some of these notice boards may actually have some new quests. However, I think I'm just going to continue this by going back to Novigrad and talk to Dandelion. I mean, we just freed him, so it makes sense that we now meet with him and catch up. And I will probably have a look at this area before I go to Skellige, because we have a few unexplored markers over here. But for now, let's just head back to Novigrad and see what Dandelion has to say. So, apparently he's in the Rosemary and Thyme, so let's travel over here. And
Should have stayed
Wild
in the
hunts
forest
take
for
you
my
all.
unit. Might at least have
oh, I see at least 2 new quests
Do not
in this place.
get in. The last individual who tried to come in on my business, it took them a month to find him. Am I being clear, Chive?
What's the fuss about? Can you not treat me as a bit of healthy competition?
Why are you even talking to him, Duke? I've always maintained 2 smashed knees are worth 1,000 words.
Who are you?
Oh, get out. Glad you came.
Yeah, what's going on here?
What's this about?
Nothing. I just wanted you to meet my new pals before they bugger the fuck off. Because we were just parting, right?
We'll have our reckoning yet, Chive. Soon.
What's this? Some flea-ridden mutant got you scared, Duke? Just say the word. I'll take care of him. Take a peek at what he's got inside, then make the midget eat it. Sound good?
Next time, Earl. Let's go.
Right, don't show your hides round here ever again.
Good choice.
Well, that puts me up to the neck in fucking shite without the shovel.
So who exactly are these guys?
Shady, those guys. Who were they?
Puffed up fish bladders, Duke. Word does he's out to be the new Horse Son Jr., but the bugger's missing a hell of a lot. Specifically coin, influence, men, and class.
And the other?
Earl. A scumjug like few others. Skin of my arse twitches at the sight of him. Back in Mahakam, we'd send sow buggers like that down the coalface with a bundle of powder and a leaky lamp.
Okay, and what do they want from you?
What's this all about? Doing business with them?
Exactly the ploughing opposite. You see, Geralt, old pal,
About to ask me for help, aren't you?
the thing is, I sort of kind of owe a wee sum to a mutual acquaintance, Francis Bedlam, the king of beggars. To pay off the debt, I've made up my mind to get serious about Gwent.
Getting better by the minute.
Not the playing of it, mind you, but the cards themselves. Rarest of them fetch princely sums these days. Sadly, that's not exactly arcane knowledge. Got a buyer in heat for my collection, missing just 3 cards. But Duke's dregs are all over my arse, so... What do you say, Geralt?
What exactly do you want me to do? But I mean, sure, I will help you. What are friends for, right?
Fine. We'll try to hunt down those cards. Which ones you need?
Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim, and John Natalis. Devilish hard to get hold of. Duke's been trying too, hasn't had any luck.
Wait, you don't even know where to look for these cards?
Nah, it's not as bad as that. I'm betting Zed's got them. He quit fencing recently, only deals in cards now. Unfortunately, the arsewite won't talk to me. Not after I bought a one-of-a-kind Scoia'tael card out from under his nose. Would you mind going to see him?
Zed. Sounds familiar.
Big fish in the card pond. There's a shop along the south wall. And thank you, Geralt. I actually think I stand to pay off this debt now.
No problem. See you later, Zoltan.
Okay, so... Dangerous game. Get the Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim, and Natalis cards for Zoltan.
for the black ones.
What? I don't think so. Well, I suppose Letho kinda did. So, maybe you're right. Yeah, I don't have those cards myself, so...
Zoltan.
Happy with that.
Geralt!
Alright, apparently I can ask a few more questions. Why hasn't anyone taken Novigrad? Huh? Yeah, why? Why not?
You've been in town a while. Maybe you can tell me. Radovid and Emir. Why hasn't either taken the city?
Excellent question. I believe I can clear the mystery up for you. War requires resources wherewithal. Novigrad's a large port with a powerful fleet and a treasury overflowing with gold. All that makes it a tasty morsel. Tempting for both Redania and Nilfgaard.
I understand the city's walls are high. Its arsenals are full of weapons.
Then you don't understand much. True, a siege be a long and grueling affair, but more importantly, everything that's valuable in Novigrad could disappear faster than a mayfly's dream. The Big Four's made it known that should things come to a head, the fleet's flammable, and any assault on the city sure to touch off riots, during which the church's coffers could very well be looted bare. So, anyone wanting Novigrad's wealth, its ships, has no choice but to deal with its criminal underworld.
Well, apparently that's what Radovid has been doing, right? I mean, he had contacts to Horson, and I mean, we have Redanian soldiers standing at least at the front gates and stuff like that. So Radovid probably has no need to invade the city because there at least seems to be a certain amount of cooperation, and apparently he has contacts to the underworld. But I could see, Nilfgaard trying to conquer the city at some point anyway. So yeah, what do you know about the Big Four?
What can you tell me about Novigrad's underworld?
Got one concept for you. The Big Four. Siggy Reuven, the King of Beggars, Cleaver, and Whoreson Jr. What do you call a triumvirate, but with 4 individuals?
No idea.
Quartet?
Well, there are 4, and they've carved the city into spheres of influence. Nothing happens without them knowing about it and approving it. Rumour is Whoreson recently quarrelled with the others, but I know nothing more.
Well, Whoreson is dead, so it's pretty much a triumvirate now. But yeah, let's deal with the card quest later. I
Nice talking to you, Zoltan.
wanna have
See
a
you
look
later.
inside and talk to Dandelion. That may actually be
To be
the second quest here.
Hey, I can't control what I inherit.
But you can control what you do with it.
I know, which is exactly why I'm considering.
Oh, you're always considering. If it's not one thing, it's another. Let me know when you finally decide.
Okay, what is this about? And yeah, this place has changed again. The witch hunters are gone. And now we have courtesans in here. Somehow I think this may have been
I'll
Dandelion's
give you a
doing.
discount for heroic deeds.
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine?
No.
Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and ecamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
Okay, well, if you need coin, I could give you some. And yeah, why a cabaret?
Where do you get this cabaret idea?
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in Oxenford. Remember? The dancer hanging from the chandelier? And once she was completely downside up, she called you over and...
I remember.
How could you forget? And this place will be even better, I promise. That is, of course, if I can scrounge together the funds for some remodeling.
Alright, so how much do you need?
How much do you need? Maybe I can lend you the coin.
Thank you, Geralt, but I refuse to take a single crown from you. You know what they say. Fastest way to lose a friend's to loan him some coin. But a favor? That's different.
What kind of favor?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
Okay, and that's better than borrowing the money from me? So instead of just taking my money, you want to charm a woman into borrowing the money from her father. So yeah, let's talk about Sophronia.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
Knew I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, no matter what you might think.
Okay, and what exactly do you want me to do?
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. and then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Irina, one of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
I'm pretty sure the look on my face currently is very similar to that of Geralt, because that sounds like one wacky plan. Yeah, what will you do in all of this?
Let's say I agree and go see Madame Irina. What will you be doing in the meantime?
Something I have to finish. But I promise I'll do it before you come back with the sword. Then I'll tell you the rest.
Okay, well, apparently I can only say I don't have time. That's kind of weird.
Sorry, Dandelion. Maybe later.
You always say that. If you change your mind, I'll be here.
Yeah, I don't know, let's try to talk to him again.
Got a minute?
For you, my friend, always.
Yeah, let's talk about Sophronia again.
What did you want from Sophronia? Slipped my mind.
Geralt, I want to transform this esteemed establishment into a first-class cabaret. And that takes funds. Enter Sophronia.
I remember now. Gotta help you convince her you're trustworthy.
Exactly. And to do that, we need a sword from Madame Irina Renard's prop collection. So, will you help?
Okay, now I can actually accept the quest. For some reason I couldn't do it a moment ago. But yeah, as wacky as it sounds, I will help you.
Fine, but...
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Irina and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
Now that I think about it, I may actually have that sword already, because... Yeah, a blunt steel sword. I found this in one of the shops while I was doing my round playing Gwent last episode or the one before that, and it was labeled quest item, so I bought it. But
He never given me nothing but floppy, did he?
what exactly does the quest tell me to do? Borrow a prop sword from Madame Irina. Okay, so I may have to tell her, talk to her first, and then, you know, get the sword, which I already have. Okay, fair enough. But before I do that, there were some other dialogue options.
Got a minute?
For you, my friend, always.
Okay, so, how did you get this tavern?
Gotta tell me, how'd you wind up owning this establishment?
You'll never believe this. I inherited it from none other than Alonzo Wiley, Whoreson Sr. himself.
You're right, I don't believe it.
Alonzo ruled the local underworld with an iron fist, but deep down, he was a romantic, pure as they come. This place is one of the reasons his son's not my biggest fan. See, Cyprian Jr., that is, wanted to make this a brothel, but the Rosemary went to me, and I planned to turn it into the most elegant venue in town, a den of art and culture.
Okay, well, good luck with that. And how did you meet Priscilla?
How'd you and Priscilla meet?
It was at the court of Duke Harold, the annual balladry contest. We faced off in the final.
Who won?
I don't remember.
I bet. Probably lost and you don't want to admit it.
Actually, she'd caught my eye, so I let her win.
Yeah, sure.
I was counting on getting a prize after the contest.
And? Did you?
That, my friend, is not your concern.
Why so shy? Why so shy? Want to portray of Heinrich Himmelfahrt? Why would he want that? Why would he want that ugly painting? But I mean, at least I don't have to carry it around with me anymore, right?
Got a portrait of Hierarch Himmelfahrt I'm willing to part with. Want it?
Yes, those halfling painters. This one of theirs? Wonderful. I put this up at the Rosemary and Thyme. It'll make those temple guard inspections so much easier.
Okay, that's actually a good use for it. Molly says hello. She may have been one of the ladies we talked to when we were trying to track him down, right?
Ran into Molly. She says hello.
Molly? Which Molly?
One you promised to show your butterfly collection to.
Ah, yes. Now I remember.
Butterfly collection? You of all people could stand to be a little more inventive.
Molly didn't need inventive. She needed attentive. Average, run-of-the-mill girl. Give her a smile. Notice her shoes. Let her chat about them a bit. And she'd turn into a wellspring of passion.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's enough for now.
See you, Dandelion.
Alright, so, we have a quest for Dandelion, we have a quest for Zoltan,
I'll give you a
and
discount
we have a quest for Triss. Now or Never, Cabaret, and A Dangerous Game. All of which are pretty low level, so I think I will do all of them before I leave for Skellige. Right? And yeah, there are a bunch of quests that I will do once I'm back in Novigrad at some point in the future. But is there anyone else in here that
Well, you
I
know.
can talk to?
Aye, sir.
I mean, I think I saw... Right, Dudu walking in and out of the building.
Old man new.
How are things, Dudu?
So, I suppose. Might have been days in the past when I'd have said, wonderful. But I can't complain. I'm in one piece. Not bound to a stake atop a pyre.
Yep, that's always a positive. Yeah, I don't know, maybe you want to leave the city?
Ever considered leaving? Forgetting Novigrad altogether?
What for? To pass from the frying pan into the fire? The war's not yet crept here. Famine's not kicked at our door. Not that the future's looking rosy.
But you don't have to be human. Maybe you could try something else.
I've assumed many forms over the years, and in spite of all, life as a human has proven most interesting. After all, you humans rule the world.
Okay, good point. But you're not a human right now. So, how is it to feel to be Caleb Manga?
Gotta admit, your Menga? It's a brilliant impersonation.
Don't remind me. I'm rather disgusted.
Come on, he wasn't all out terrible.
You understand nothing. A Doppler assumes more than a man's external appearance. I've learned what a scoundrel had knocking about in his head. Once I became him, not an hour passed before I felt the urge to break a sorceress's fingers. After two, I caught myself lusting to impale someone, and immediately after that, it hit me. The paranoid fear of a Doppler conspiracy.
So you really become the person you turn into. I see. Apparently you used to be wealthy and not anymore, huh?
Dudu, tell me. The halfling Biberveld goes from being a prosperous merchant to being a pauper. How?
Prefer the long version or the short?
Short, please.
The war.
I was under the impression merchants grow fat on wars.
Some do, but I have a serious personality flaw. I'm honest. I could not reap profits from the suffering of others. I paid taxes. I never cooked my books. And then a ship full of my goods sank. I pulled through somehow, but then a second fell prey to Skellige raiders, rendering me insolvent. When inflation hit and interest rates rose, I, at long last, fell.
Alright, I see, and I'm very sorry for you. Anyway, so long.
Take care of yourself, Dudu.
Oh, those bigots haven't the cunning to strip me of this mask.
Fair enough.
Saying I'm no good at giving.
Okay, I think I talked to everyone who is...
Aren't you too old to be out whoring?
What? Seriously?
I'd give you a discount.
You
for
always
heroic
wear tight
deeds, but
trousers.
madam, you know.
Yeah, pretty much I think.
Admits to yourself. Meow.
Well, isn't this a charming little place now? We have our good friends in here. Dandelion, I think Zoltan is standing outside. Dudu is around. We have a bunch of prostitutes. We have our mysterious old friend over here. This place is starting to grow on me. Anyway, yeah, we have a bunch of quests, all of which are given to us by our friends. So I think I'm going to do one of them next episode. Probably the one for Zoltan, it's the lowest level, so I guess we can finish this off first. And then the one for Dandelion and Triss. And then at some point we will finally leave for Skellige. But for now I think I'm going to end the episode here, and we will start fresh with the next quest in the next episode. So as usual, thank you for watching. See you again next time.
Saying I'm no good at giving.
To give, you got to have talent and character.